So, now you're lucid in your dreams, let's talk about how to find a spirit guide when you're in there. For me, what I do is I become lucid using a certain technique, and then I simply call out for my spirit guide. Now at the beginning stages, you may not have a name, so use the term spirit guide. Simply call out, spirit guide, really loud within the dreamscape itself. Sooner or later, someone will appear. Who that someone is, though, is debatable. And only you can decide what that entity or what that projection really means to you. For me, within my experiences, I found a spirit guide or a spirit being, a real entity that comes from another time and space. And I now have direct communication with him throughout my conscious dreams. I simply just go to sleep at night, set my intention to be lucid, to find my spirit guide again. I set my intention, and then I appear in my dreamscape, fully aware that I'm in a dream, and I call out for him. Now luckily he gave me a name. On one of our adventures during the early stages, he gave me his name. He calls himself Cliftoft. That's C-L-I-F-F-T-O-F-T. The name at first was a little strange for me, as I've never even heard of that kind of word before. It was completely alien to me. And where I was even more alien. They took me to some kind of space station. Extremely profound experience, I must say. And it's all detailed in my book, Spirit Guided Lucid Dreaming. So I use this name today, when I become lucid, or in the daytime when I'm talking to him. I simply call out his name, his vibration, his label. One thing to point out is that during the time I got the name, I was told by a few other beings at the same time that labels are only for our benefit. It is a human condition to have something labeled, something discerned by its name. Either way, I see it as a positive thing because it is a great way for me to communicate to him, to first kick off the communication, as it were. Within my meditations, I can simply close my eyes, take a few deep breaths, and think of his name. That within itself holds the vibration of my guide's energy. So having a name is fairly, I'd say, important. Don't take my word for it though, this is only my experience. You'll have to find your own name. Once you've called out for your spirit guide, either using the name spirit guide, or spirit friend, or the name, it doesn't really matter. Either way, it's the intention behind the words that really count on what you're saying. That's what's important here. So really put feeling and belief that in about 2 or 3 seconds time, some being will turn up and appear within your dream, claiming to be, in fact, your spirit guide. Another area we should talk about is, how do you know it is your spirit guide once that spirit arrives? This is a very common question I get all the time when I give my talks. The fact of the matter is, put simply, you don't. You don't know. The only way you would know is by meeting the same guide multiple times and receiving an energy from him or her. Now this energy that I'm talking about is almost like our personalities within the human world. Each personality has a certain vibration, and a very unique vibration. And this goes for the same when you have a spirit guide. They too have a personality, a vibrational energy about them. And not through name, or not through label as such. Yes, by calling them and summoning that guide, you will need a label, yes. But when you're in front of them, you receive a very distinct, unique, vibratory, energetic way about them. You can feel their essence when you are stood next to them. For your spirit guide or guardian angel, or whichever way you wish to deem it, you will receive a very loving feeling from them. A feeling as if you've known them throughout multiple lives. You can trust in them more than anything in the whole world. They know you better than you know you. And this is exactly the feeling I got when I first met him. I knew instantly it was him. But many times before that, I was searching. I was searching a long time for him. Because I fully didn't want to give up on what could be discovered. When I was growing up as a young child, I always knew that there was an energy supporting me in some way, or guiding me. I thought it was a bit peculiar that no one else had imaginary friends. It's funny though, what we call imaginary. We say to kids, oh, that's just your imaginary friend. But really, if it's imagination, if we can think it, then we can believe it. Discerning whether it is imagination or in fact a spirit being is a whole new talk within itself, and I will be talking about that on future videos. But I can assure you, throughout my experiences, what I have discovered, he is a real being. He is real. He is as real as I am talking to you right now. In all your relationships, in all your meetings of new people, strangers on the street, are they real? How can you discern that's real? Just another type of real. Real is what you make it. It's good to have that force out there that's always got your back, no matter what. A force from the other side. A force that you can always count on, no matter what. And never feel alone again. For me, that is the main thing. To never feel alone.